Sarah, and I am here with the Youth Wing for Revive Hope East Africa Society, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fighting extreme poverty in Ethiopia. We have Mekata, Ephraim, Kedus, and Kalkidan here today to tell us more about the Youth Wing of Revive Hope. Also, thank you, Worku, for this opportunity to be on your Shookshookta radio. Now, I'll move on to the questions. Now, this is for you, Mekata, the leader of the Youth Wing. Can you tell me who you are and how did you get involved with this organization?
So here I'm representing, as you said, the leader of the Youth Wing of Revive Hope of East Africa Society. We are a nonprofit registered here in Canada, 100% ran by volunteers, people from the community, people that are engaged in this organization. They're most of them are, as I said, we're the Youth Wing, so most of us are youth wanting to make a change here in Ethiopia, whether it's child poverty, education for the kids out there, and for hunger. We provide an opportunity for these kids out there based on the sponsorships that people all over the world have donated, mostly money, to sponsor these kids here. Another thing to point out is that the reason why I wanted to join and help these kids here is just because I see these kids, like, for here in Canada, we're very fortunate for what we have, and out there, it's most of the time we don't really realize how hard it is. I'm the creator of the organization. I'm close with him and his son as well. So together, it was fun to work together as well, and I'm excited for the next couple of years what we have planned. A lot of things planned, a lot of goals and missions to accomplish. So this is just the beginning. So I feel like with a lot of help from everyone, whether it's your kids, anybody home, they want to organize and help out, just contact Revive Hope. Anybody around this community, all of us know each other out here, so if anybody wants to help, either contact me, go on the website. We've got a Facebook page and everything going on now, so we're just starting out right now, but we've got a lot of goals to start to accomplish and hit by the end of the year. So if anybody wants to help, again, it's easy to contact us one step away, so it would be very appreciated for us to help.
Thank you, Mekata, for explaining, your part of what you do for the organization. I'm here with Ephraim now. I'm also part of the youth organization group. Can you tell me about the work your organization does?
So our organization does many things, but there's 4 main ideas. The first one is to facilitate sustainable provision of basic needs such as shelter and food, clothing, and school supplies. So those who are victims of poverty don't really have access to clothes and shelter and a good place to stay, and they can't really do school stuff because they don't have the proper school supplies. So we can help them with that. The second one is to develop sustainable access to safe, clean drinking water. Those who are in poverty have to travel around 6 kilometers just to get water, and it's usually from dirty ponds, and that could cause more diseases and those type of sicknesses that can make them even more in poverty. The third one is to provide portable lights, solar lights, because oftentimes the kids are out doing farming or going to school, and then when they come home it's very late and there's no more light, and they can't do their school homework. So the portable lights would help them at night do their homework. And the last one is to help refugees get durable solution through independent sponsor groups and sponsorship schemes. Oftentimes the refugees are unwilling to repatriate to their own land or unable to integrate to host countries because of political and social encounters. And not only that, there's violent clashes from armed groups or armed gangs that could make it worse. And there's also when they can drown or they're eaten by wild animals or stuff like that. And the Revive Hope East Africa is committed to help and bring the attention of the Canadian government and humanitarian groups and other independent sponsorship groups and schemes, such as the people in the Revive Hope East Africa they know how to sponsorship others, so that will help a lot.
Okay, thank you, Ephraim, about telling us about the organization and what it's really about.
No problem.
Edus, can you please tell me about how you support the cause and what people can do to help?
Yeah, so for me personally, how I support the cause is by getting the word of mouth out so everybody knows, parents, teachers, like friends, family members, distant relatives. We get the word out, follow the social media, like get to the website and donate. So that's one way I help. Another way that I help is, as a group, the Youth Foundation, we organize events and fundraisers, which we use to like gather money so that we can send supplies and other necessities to kids in East Africa living in poverty. Other people who want to help, obviously, you can join the society, become a member. How old are you?
15.
Okay, so it's perfect for kids like 15, 16 who are passionate and want to like help out the community and help out other people, unfortunate people in the rest of the world. Like, just join the club, go to the website, donate. That's all we got to say.
Okay, so thank you for telling us how you support the cause and what people can do to help. Thank you. So I'm here with Alkiran now, and what are your goals for the next 3 to 5 years as a team and as an individual?
So first of all, as a team, Forum was created. So the purpose of this was to basically discuss different ways that we can give back to indigent children. And our team plans on gathering bottles each and every day to both recycle and sponsor a child in groups of 5, because 10 cents a day is equivalent to this, and that can make a huge difference. As an individual, I strive to contribute funds from gifts that I receive on birthdays, for instance, or holidays. So we're talking something like $5 or $10. And an ultimate goal of mine would be to visit children that we sponsor in Ethiopia.
Okay, thank you for sharing what you do as an individual and like as a group. Thank you. What is your messages to your listeners?
So one message I want to convey for the listeners is just, for me personally, it's about giving them an opportunity to grow up. Many of them are children out here starving to death, and to see that happening and to watch that happening before my eyes, it's a little bit scary, and it's for me, like, I would want to do something to change that, whether it's to volunteer, to donate, to spend my time to make a small difference in this world. These are kids that aren't able to grow up and to experience stuff in life that many of us here in Canada are able to do. It's whether it's education, to eat, just to have that fulfillment in life. I didn't realize how easy it was to grow up and to change these kids' lives. Whether it's donating, it's easy. You go on www.revivehope.org. You can donate on e-transfer, PayPal, cash, whatever's simplest for you. Whether it's 10 cents to $100, whatever you donate helps. As Kakiran said, 10 cents a day, and if 5 people do that, that's enough to sponsor one kid in Ethiopia. So it's as simple as that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but if you're a kid out there that wants to volunteer, you can contact any of us on the website. We're 100% volunteer based, so we will credit free for your hours. We'll guide you to see what you guys can do to help the kids here in Ethiopia. But one thing I would like to say again is just for us, it's just here in Canada, I feel like I've done everything that I could, and for me to help a kid out in Ethiopia will be something in my life that will make me happy as much as it will be for them.
So just as everyone said, it's basically the same thing. Just 10 cents a day could help make a big difference in someone's life. And I like to help because I like to see the best in other people, and I want everyone to be successful in the future. And those people in those countries don't really have the opportunities that we do, and it's like limited for them. And I would like to help and do anything I can for them. And also like the people, the community members, they're very hardworking people, and I just want to give back to them. And
my message to the viewers is that it's so easy, you know, like everybody like our age, like late teenagers, young adults, like we all have jobs, and it just takes $200 in a year to help sponsor one kid. So I mean, like if you think about it logically, like every single one of us has the ability to do it. So it's just about whether you're kind enough, or like if you can find the $200 to donate, give time and do that, and you do that one time and you've changed the life of one kid in Ethiopia. And that's like more than many people can say in a day. And that's like, okay, that's like once a year type of donation. Like if you do that like monthly or like a couple times a year, then imagine how many kids are gonna get helped. And it's just about like finding your perspectives and what is higher to you, and is it helping people, or is it like the new pair of Jordans that just dropped? So it's just, you know, put things into perspective. Like we're blessed and we have all this stuff, but like a lot of people say this, like change starts with you. So until you take the first step, like.
So a word of advice to all our listeners would be that anyone can make a difference no matter how little. Personally, I have joined some clubs in school, such as UNICEF, to aid some children in impoverished countries. And you can team up with your colleagues and friends and do the same thing.
Thank you, Mekata, Ephraim, Kedus, and Galfidan again for giving us more information about your team. We all hope more people will get involved with helping these children in Ethiopia fighting extreme poverty. And thank you, Worku, for letting us go on your radio. And we hope more people will get involved and help these kids. Thank you.